Good morning. Let us see the problem on the arc of circle method. Okay. So they are given the major axis 90 mm. They are given the major axis 90 mm. And distance between two fixed point is 60 mm. That is nothing but distance between f1 and f2. That is 60 mm. Okay. Also draw normal and tangent 20 mm from the major axis. Okay. So initially you have to take the major axis 90 mm. This is the major axis. Okay. So for this you have to mark the center point at half of the distance, that is 4.5. Okay. You have to give the names for this one. This is the A and this is B. This is the center point O. Okay. So yeah, you have to draw the origin vertical line. Actually, in the problem they have to given the minor axis, but they are not given. They are given only focal length. So by using this method, you have to draw the first minor axis. So as you know, for the ellipse, we have some shortcut formula, that is AB is equal to major axis, length of the major axis is equal to OA is equal to OB. So this is the half of the distance. Here AB by 2 equal to OA is equal to OB. It is also equal to CF1 is equal to CF2. Here actually AB is the summation of OA plus OB. Similarly CF1 plus CF2. This is based on the ellipse definition. Okay. Now here from this condition, here OA is equal to CF1. Here OA is equal to CF1. Here you know already O to A distance, that is 45 mm, because the total is 90 mm, the half means 45 mm. Okay, with help of compass you can measure this distance, or you can directly take the 45 mm. Okay, so here OA is equal to CF1. Here they are given CF1 is F1 to F2 is equal to 60 mm. So that means here 60 means here we get OF1 and OF2, total 60. See, let us mark here. See. So from 60 you can take 30 and 30. See here. This is F1 and this is F2. So the total distance is 60. 30 plus 30. So this will be F1 and this will be F2. F1 and F2. This is A to B. This is F1 to F2. Total 60. The half distance is 30 mm. Similarly, this half distance is 45 mm as mentioned here. Okay. Now from this this is OA equal to CF1. So you know already center F1. So from this you can cut the arcs on this vertical line. Then you will get the C and D points. Okay. Then you can join. If you want, you can join CF1 or CF2. No need. Okay. So from this you will get the CD value. That is nothing but CD is the length of the minor axis. Okay. Sometimes in the exams they are asked to find out the length of the minor axis. For those cases you have to mention at bottom of the figure major axis length equal to. You have to mention like that. you have to mention the length of the minor axis in the bottom of the figure. Okay, so to generally to draw the ellipse, you need major axis and minor axis. Okay, you already find the minor axis. Now you can start the process. That is the arc of circle method process. So for that, this is center point O and this is the F1. Pause. Start this logic. So here we have to divide this O to F1 into some parts. It may be equal or unequal, or you can randomly give the names 1, 2, 3. You can divide as 3 or 4 equal parts. Give the names as 1, this is 2, and this is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now from these points here you have to measure, you have to take the A1 radius. You have to take the A1 radius from that means from point A to 1, that is A1 radius, and take the centers F1 and F2. The centers are F1 and F2. The radius is A to 1. Okay, so with the help of compass, so you have to measure from A to 1 radius. A to 1 radius. Okay. With this radius, the center is F1. You have to draw the arcs on top and bottom of the both sides of the major axis. Similarly, from F2 also, same radius. One second. Okay. Same radius, center F2, you have to draw on both sides of the major axis. Both sides of the major axis. Okay. So to draw the ellipse, we need some points. So for that, you have to cut these arcs. For that, you have to take now B1 as a radius and take centers F2 and F1 respectively. That means, see, this is the point B. This is the B1 radius. Okay. So this is the B1 radius. Okay. Center F2. You have to cut the earlier arcs. Okay, you have to extend this one. Just wait. Similarly, from F1, you have to cut the earlier arcs. Okay, let us take one more. A1. This is the A1 radius. Center F1. You have to cut this arc. Similarly, with F2 center, you have to cut. Okay, so like that we will get the different points. Similarly, you can take A2 radius. A2. Similarly, you have to take A2 radius. Centers are again F1 and F2. A2 radius. Centers are F1. Sorry. Similarly, with center F2, you have to draw the arcs on both sides of the that major axis. Okay. Similarly, you have to now take B2 radius. The centers F2 and F1. So from B2, second point, this is B2 radius. Centers are F2. So you have to cut the second arc. This is second arc. Okay. Then you mark the points. Similarly, from center F1, you have to cut the previous arcs. This is one more center. Similarly, you have to take A3. So from A to 3. So you have to take center F1. Similarly, from F2. Okay, now you have to take B2, sorry, B3. Okay, so similarly from F2 you have to take B3 radius from B2 third point. This is B3. Okay, B3 radius. You have to cut the earlier arcs from center F2. You have to cut on both sides. Then you will get the points. This is one point. This is the some other point. Similarly from F1, same radius. It's B3 radius. You have to cut the earlier arc. Then you will get this is one point. This is the other point. Now you need to join all these points. Okay, it should be like this. Okay. Now see. First you have to join in a smooth manner. Turn this way. You can take 3 or 4 or 2 also, based on your convenience. Okay, once you get the proper shape, you can draw this one with the help of HB pencil. That's right. Okay, you can. Sorry, shoot. Okay, you can join. Here also.
Sir.
Okay. Pass.
Sir.
Now let us see how to draw the normal and tangent at 20 mm from the major axis. Okay. So as you know, this is the major axis. Okay. Here you have to take 20 mm from that major axis. So this is the point. Okay, 20 mm. Okay, sorry, that's 2.5. This is 20. Now we have to draw parallel line to this line. That means here, see. You have to extend that line towards the curve. You will get the point here. Then you have to give the name as some P. Okay, this is P. Now you have to draw normal and tangent to this point. This is 20 mm. Now you have to join F1 and F2 with point P. You have to join F1 and F2 with point P. Okay. See, to draw the normal tangent, we have to bisect this angle. We also bisect that angle. For that, this is some distance. Okay. So yeah, you have to draw some. You have to take some radius. That should be more than half of that length. Suppose if it is some 20, you can take more than 10. That means 15 or 16. Let us take this radius. Okay. You have to draw arcs on these two lines. Okay, with the same radius. Okay, here you will get 2 points. Okay, so from these points you have to draw the arcs inside this angle. Okay. The same radius you have to cut this arc, then you will get the point here. Okay, now you have to join this point and with P. Okay, this is nothing but normal. This is nothing but normal. You can give the name as N and yeah. So for that you have to draw the tangent. As you know, the angle should be 90 degrees. See here. Or you can keep one scale, drop the scale on this line like this. This marking. Check this marking. Okay, then you can draw. then give the name as T and T. This is the process of how to draw a normal and tangent. Okay. So in this problem they are given the major axis and focal length. Major axis and focal length. But sometimes they may give major axis. They may give major axis and minor axis directly. Major and minor axis directly. So you can take directly major axis, that is AB. Similarly, you need to center the mark. You need to mark center point, and you can give the as CD. Okay, once you know the AB and CD, okay, as I told earlier, OA is equal to CF1. Okay, so now O to A, it's center C. With OA radius, from center C, you can cut the arc on both sides. That is F1. Similarly, this side, that is the F2. That means OA is equal to CF1. OA equal to CF1. Okay. Once you get to AB, CD, and F1, F2, you can easily draw by using this method. That is the arc of circle method. Okay. This is one method. Sometimes they are given only minor axis, and only focal length. Then you need to find out the major axis first. You need to find out the. For that, see. First of all, here you know already major axis and F1, F2. So for that, first you have to take F1, F2 distance. F1, F2 distance, and mark the center point. Okay, then you have to take minor axis, that is C and D. Okay, here you don't know major axis. For that, you have to extend this line. As I told earlier, OA is equal to again CF1. So here somewhere you will get here A, here B. So this is center point O. Here CF1 is equal to some OA or OB. So you have to measure CF1 distance, CF1. Then from point O with CF1 radius, from point O you have to cut arc here. And similarly you have to cut arc here. You will get A here and you will get B here. Okay, again you get the finally major axis AB, minor axis CD, and F1, F2. Again you can start with same process. So like that the questions came from this arc of circle method. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye.